Hey guys, happy Motivational Monday. I just got back from a run, so forgive me. I look really bad. But today we're going to talk about food and how it's an addiction and how to work through that and kind of get through that. Number one, you need to get your family on board with you. You need to get your family behind you. You need their support. It's food is for many people, myself included, it is just like an addiction. I'm addicted to sweets. I have a sweet tooth, and if it's around, I will eat it. Like, I'm horrible. I can't say no. I can say no. I know I can, but I have a really hard time saying no. So the best thing to do is just not have it around. That's why your family needs to be on board. They need to, luckily my husband's not a sweets person, so that's not a huge problem to not have it in the house. But he does respect that. He won't, if he goes out and gets groceries, he will not buy anything like that because he knows that I will gobble the whole thing down. So you need to get your family on board. When it's around you, you're going to do it. You may be able to say no once or twice, but if it's constantly around, you will fall back into that. It would be very similar to alcohol or cigarettes or any other addiction that's out there. If you're an alcoholic and you had somebody sitting there drinking next to you every day over and over and over, you would probably give back in and start to drink again. Same with smoking or gambling or anything like that. So really, you need to have your family on board, and they need to support you. You have to tell them how important it is to you, and they need to be with you. Second thing, so what I'm just talking about is clean out your fridge and your pantry. If you have that stuff around that you crave, for me it's sweets, it could be sugars, or it could be salty foods, it could be anything for you, but for me it's sweets. If you have it around, you need to get rid of it. I threw it all away. Or the other week we had some friends over and some little kids to play with Cecilia. So I made some chocolate chip cookies for all the kids. And yes, I did have one, and that's fine. You can have it every now and then. But then when they left, there was still a ton left. So I didn't want to just throw them away. I'm horrible at wasting food. I don't like it. So we brought them over to the neighbor's house. Which may sound mean, but they're fine. They really, really enjoyed it. So, then I got it out of my house. I wasn't wasting it. It developed a relationship with our neighbors, and it was all good. So you need to get it out of your house. If you can't throw it away, give it away. If it's something that your kids need, like there's a lot of snacks that Cecilia has that I don't want to just throw away. They're not good for me. They're crappy foods. But I just have a cabinet and one shelf that's all Cecilia's food, and I just know that if it's on that shelf, I can't eat it. So for me, that's enough. It's for Cecilia. It's not for me. But otherwise, everything else is out of the house. That way, when I have a really bad craving and really, really want something, I can't find it, and I'm forced to eat something healthy, and I realize that that's fine, and I'm satisfied, and it turns out fine. I don't die. Sometimes you feel like you're going to die. You're not going to die. That also leads into it's okay to have those sweets every now and then. For me, it's sweets. Like when I made those cookies, it's okay to have one, maybe two. But it's not okay to eat the whole thing all by yourself. Because trust me, I've done it. It's bad to say, but I've done it. And that is not okay. It's also not okay to give in to those cravings every single day. It's okay to do it every now and then. But when you are constantly, every day, giving in to your cravings, even just a little of it, you're not making the progress that you need. So, set aside, make a plan. That leads into my next point. You have to make a plan. Sit down on whatever night works for you. For us, it's Sunday night, and plan out your whole week's food. Plan it out, your snacks and everything, and prep them. Make them easily grabbable. I love grapes, so I separate. I take them all off the stems. I put them in the little baggies, serving size. So when I'm hungry, I can just grab it and go. If I had to wash them off and take them off the stems every single time I was hungry, it wouldn't happen. I wouldn't eat that. I would eat something that was way easier. So you need to plan that out. And then also plan into your week a craving, like I love my sweets, so let yourself indulge in one sweet a week. And then during the week, when you have that craving and you think, oh, I really want a chocolate chip cookie, you just tell yourself, I'm going to have one on Friday. I already know I'm going to have one. I can wait until then. I'll be fine. So you have to make a plan. Let's see. So some things to help you. Green tea. I have found a new love for this when I was just doing my Shakeology cleanse. I don't know if any of you saw that on Facebook, but I was doing a cleanse and I had to have green tea twice a day, and I've really learned to love it, and now I have it still twice a day and I love it. But the benefits are that it crushes hunger and cravings. It helps your body handle those and get rid of them. So green tea, start to love it. If you're ever craving pop, I know a lot of you love your pop and your soda and your caffeine. Try getting used to green tea, because at least then you're having something healthy and it has natural caffeine in it, so you'll get your caffeine that you like. Dark chocolate is a healthy version of chocolate. It's not something you can have every single day, and you don't have it in huge quantities. But if you're able to keep little snack size bites of dark chocolate in your house, then have those in your house for those emergencies when you need one and you're about ready to have a come apart because your baby's screaming, your husband's gone, and you need chocolate. Then you have a little snack size. But you have to be able to limit yourself to just one. So if you can't do that, then don't have that in the house. I've already told you I love grapes. That is my go-to when I just feel like snacking. Like if I'm watching a TV show and I just want to be putting something in my mouth, I use grapes because I know they're healthy. They do fill you up because it's a lot of water. So it tastes good and it fills you up, and you don't have to feel guilty when you're done. Popcorn's a good one. Try to get popcorn that doesn't have butter on it. You can always get the spray butter and spray a few squirts on there to butter up a little bit and give it a little bit more flavor. But popcorn is pretty healthy if it doesn't have all the junk in it. Especially if you buy the kernels and pop it yourself on a stove, or we have a popcorn popper. So those are really good snack ideas, along with water. Try to get your 1 gallon a day. Water helps to fill you up. It curbs your cravings. It helps with bloating. It raises your metabolism. There are so many good things with water. So if you stay really hydrated throughout the day, you're less likely to have a craving. So just remember that and constantly stay with it. So yeah, 70% of this battle of weight loss in your journey is in the kitchen. That's why this is so important. So that's why we need the support. We need the support from home. We need our support from friends. Get your husband, if he doesn't want to be on board with you. My husband's not a huge fan of working out and stuff, so it's really hard for me to get him to do that. However, he appreciates that I do, and if Cecilia is awake and I need to work out, he says, okay, I'll watch her while you go work out. He supports me. That's what support is. They don't have to do it with you, but they need to support you and allow you to do it and encourage you. Encouragement is huge. And praise, tell you, oh, good job, and oh, you're looking beautiful. And sometimes, honestly, sorry guys who are watching this, but sometimes guys need a little bit of push to do that. Sometimes you need to tell them that you like to hear that stuff. Otherwise, they might not say it, and that's okay. It doesn't mean they don't think it, but sometimes they don't say it. So sometimes I have to tell my husband, I really appreciate it when you tell me good job after working out. And so then next time I work out, he'll say, oh, good job. And he really does mean it. He just needed a little push. So that's okay. Exercise buddies, friends that like to exercise, get it with a group on Facebook with them, or do something that is really helpful. It helps keep you accountable. It's support. So nice. Support groups like what we're in right now, very helpful. And last but not least, you can't give up. Okay, you can have a bad day, you can have a bad meal, whatever, but don't give up. Keep on going on, because you will be so, so happy with your results and so proud of yourself, and it's totally worth it. So do not give up. I hope all of this helped you guys. All right, it's a really long one. It's kind of nice. It's a vacation day. I actually have time to make a really good video for you. But I hope this helps. And if any of you have any questions or problems or need a little encouragement, just email me, Facebook me, whatever. If you have my phone number, text me. I love text. You can call. I'm not always available to talk on the phone, but I will definitely call you back as soon as possible. So I hope you guys have a great Labor Day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.